Hi, what's up, how are we today? It's Mebby, and in honor of it finally being October, I am going to be speaking about what scares me the most. Alpha males. That's me being scared. And I'm just kidding. My biggest fear is actually being trapped in a long tube water slide and not being able to get out. Quirky! But alpha males are still up there, rest assured. Because I did a video about performative males a few weeks ago, go watch if you haven't already, I felt it was appropriate to show the exact opposite side of this phenomenon. Alpha males. Who are they, what are they, and why aren't they? Well, in today's video, I dived into their side of TikTok to answer these questions for you. And let's just say, I'm a little frightened. Yeah, I'm a little frightened. I'm also frightened at the possibility of you not being subscribed yet. So if you want to, if you could just check down below and see if you're subscribed, and if you're not, hit that button. That would be so freaking awesome. And with all of that out of the way, now let's get into how we can all become alpha males so I can have the scariest Halloween costume this year. If you haven't been on the internet in the past 5 years, you might be wondering, what is an alpha male? Well, if you're picturing a wolf, you're kind of close. You're a little close. These guys want to be wolves. These guys are furries. Whenever I hear alpha, the first thing I think about is the critically acclaimed film Alpha and Omega. And this video is actually going to be trying to hold back all of my Alpha and Omega references. I have a lot. And also, the alpha in that movie is actually a woman, so checkmate, Andrew Tate. If you're on the complete opposite side of the internet as these guys, you might think of a different kind of alpha and omega when you hear about alpha males. So this video is also going to be me restraining myself from making Omega-verse references. These polar opposite sides of the internet are using the same terminology. They have to figure it out. They have to fight for the right to use these words. Also, the Omega-verse people could literally just tell the alpha males that they're going to impregnate them. The alpha male's brain would literally malfunction and short circuit. They would shit their pants and run away. If you don't know what the Omega-verse is, another video. How about that? Yeah. An alpha male is none of the things I just mentioned, but an alpha male is someone who is dominant and spearheads change, and everyone listens to him, and he has a lot of again, not female dogs. We're not talking about wolves. He has a lot of girls on his side. The alpha male agenda, as I would like to call it, is a mindset that is just to make men feel bad about themselves and other men feel freaking fantastic about themselves. And a lot of men following and committed to this alpha male lifestyle are actually some of the most conceited people I've ever seen. IMO. This mindset is being widespread through podcasts and social media. And again, I'm sure a lot of you guys have seen it, interacted with it, or been tortured by it, or seen other male friends fall victim to it, and then you just lose them forever. But it didn't start out like this. At first, you know, when I was younger, we'd think as alpha males as frat guys at college. Like to party and drink and sports, yeah, brotherhood, muscles, haha, beer. And that used to be our framework for an alpha male, but they are much different now. The alpha male revolution started a few years ago when people started catching on to this thing called the alpha male theory. This originated from a man named David Beck, and he did a bunch of research on wolf packs and related them to humans. So here's something he studied according to a 2022 report. An alpha wolf was originally thought to be a male who competed with other wolves to become the leader of the pack. The concept of being an alpha has been applied to human behavior by suggesting a high value for those who can intimidate others through dominance, have aggressive personalities, and behaves in ways that imposes their will onto others. Doesn't that sound like just a joy to be around? And this whole alpha theory that has sparked all of this has actually been debunked. Like, just to preface this video, it's not real. According to a Forbes article by Eric Woods, a 2023 Scientific American report highlighted how even David Beck refuted the original theory. According to this report, wolf packs are mainly families who are led by a breeding pair as opposed to a dominant male. This report highlighted how the observations which contributed to the alpha male theory were based on wolves in captivity, in which there were no adult kinship. Thus, these space wolves started behaving in ways similar to how humans typically behave in prison in order to establish a dominant hierarchy. This report further suggested that when wolves are in their natural habitat, infighting for dominance as well as general family conflict is basically unheard of. So basically, humans are not wolves. But alas, the original basis of this theory has grown to infect many a mind of many a 36-year-old unmarried men. And now we have to reap the consequences. One of the consequences being one of the most dominant alpha males, Andrew Tate. He was the first revolutionary alpha male that really just did a lot of damage. He's doing a lot of damage. I hate him. The people following this alpha male agenda think Andrew Tate is a godsend, and he's actually a convicted trafficker. So, no, he's actually a horrible person. If you want to know what a typical Andrew Tate clip looks like, if you haven't seen him already, I'll show you. I also want to preface this entire video with I do not promote any of the things said by these men. Thank you. This is not a lesson. This is not a you should do this, okay? If I haven't made it clear. This is possibly one of his most famous clips that I frequently reference because it is so stupid. But this is the Andrew Tate mindset.
Time your girlfriend says, let's go movies. No movies. I'm locked in. I'm in the trenches. I'm getting rich. Stand by me and enjoy the fruits of my labor.
Oh, God.
Or be gone.
Oh, there's no reason to care that much. Also, the way you're acting, like, it makes me want to throw up. It's cringe. It's so cringe. How much do you think you got made fun of in high school? That's like my genuine question. Or be gone. Like, hello? Hi, we're not role-playing here. Also, God forbid I want movies. Me want more movie. And I really just have to watch this clip and be like, this is him. This is the guy you're sacrificing your more intimate, emotional relationships with women for. Now I think men are listening to whoever has the deepest voice and the biggest muscles, but they have to have a podcast. I don't think the people following these people can understand anything if they don't have a podcast format in front of them nowadays. And also the podcast has to have Subway Surfers playing underneath of it. Like what? I found this. What is this?
Oh, look at me. I'm wearing a freaking suit jacket without a shirt. Very rare people would try to even dare to do that. But it looks good. I've seen it looks good. I'm not doing anything wrong against my religion. What am I doing? All right, so I'm showing my chest a little. Right. I like the style. It looks good on me. It's alpha, I think. Most importantly, I feel I look good. You want to respect it, respect it. You don't want to respect it. I'm not here to make you like me or dislike me. You know, if you like me, cool. If not, I'm living my life.
Are you sure?
I'm not getting in your way, and you better not be in my way. I'm not afraid to speak my voice and be myself.
Oh God, the ending? What other content does this guy post other than wearing a freaking suit jacket without a freaking shirt on? It's freaking epic. Nobody's ever freaking done that before.
Alright, ladies. Letting your man leave hungry from the home. Well, don't be surprised what he eats, if you know what I mean. You find great men, end up cheating with like some foul ladies. Well, you let the man leave hungry. When someone leaves hungry, bro, fast food is the first choice that he has. He's hungry. He's gonna eat. So don't let your man leave hungry. Physically, mentally, spiritually. Because he will eat somewhere else. Or someone else will feed them.
Oh.
Alright?
My favorite part of that video was the performative cigar he had in his hand the whole time. Never saw him take a drag from that. Also, no, I fear that's not how relationships work. I feel like it's a two-sided thing. I feel like that maybe if I can't cook and I don't want to cook one day, I don't think that gives my man the right to cheat. I might be a little progressive though. Okay, we're getting too deep into this too quickly. There's a whole segment on that later. I will be discussing it. I just wanted to take a look at what else Ollie has posted. What is something you say about men and not just about how you guys are allowed to cheat?
I'm gonna stay soft with you, plus you probably can't handle it.
Why, thank you, Mr. Soap. I appreciate that. Let's be honest, player. Without Viagra,
You're always staying soft.
What?
Viagra, huh? Man, I've been hard since I was in my mom's womb.
What the fuck? What is happening? Wait.
Weak or is not as strong, and even if you're strong, to even be more stronger,
in the bedroom. This is my concoction. It's been in my concoction ever since I can remember. Seriously, I love watermelon juice.
I don't know how I got from their internet beef with this random guy to him responding by making a drink to help people get hard. I'm gonna take notes.
Love watermelon juice. I can't
Okay.
emphasize how much watermelon juice. I can go through this pitcher a day. And Mr.
Okay.
Ginger and everybody else. Ginger Bruce. This is the magic juice.
Oh. Right.
Ginger juice increases your blood flow everywhere. So you stay like manly and alpha all the time, everywhere. You know. So
Yes, I need it.
Good.
I need
Alright,
it.
That's the secret concoction. That's the Viagra concoction. I'm proud to be on this. It's all healthy. Having always beautiful things around you that motivate you as well keeps all that blood flow
I
going.
really like how we
A
made
super
this
hero down there. All right.
right. A new phrase I am going to enter into my vocabulary is I've been hard since I was in my mother's womb. What the f***? Okay, line kind of goes hard, just like me, since I wasn't my mother's womb. Anyway, that was a rabbit hole. That's what a typical alpha male might look like, and that's the content they produce. But how do you become an alpha male? How do you become that other than drinking Viagra juice? Well, there's lots of tutorials online outside of these alpha podcasts, and this was what I was gonna originally get into because this is what I've been seeing online, and this is what I think a lot of high school men and middle school boys are consuming other than the podcast.
15 traits of an alpha male.
Write this down.
Number 1.
We're testing
He
later.
faces challenges head on.
Which one?
Number 2. He makes tough decisions.
Right.
Number 3.
Which I don't
he is
do.
humble. Number 4.
I don't think so.
He is fiercely determined.
Yes.
Number 5. He is a thorough gentleman. Number 6.
Right.
He is a natural leader. Number 7. He is aware of his flaws.
I don't think
Number
they
8.
are though. They're
He is
okay.
physical. Number 12. He is particular about his appearance and posture.
Okay, I would say that's true.
Number 13. He is protective of loved ones.
Except
Number 14.
his wives who don't cook
He
for
has
him.
strong communication skills. Number 15.
Yeah.
He has a great sense of humor.
Right.
Drop a yes.
Drop a yes if you see yourself.
Friends.
Yes. Okay, I dropped one. I dropped a yes, don't worry. The thing is, if that's what it is, these alpha male podcasters are lying. They have to be lying. I'm not seeing that rhetoric in their videos. I'm not. No, I think they're lying.
What's up, guys? So this is 2 female qualities or characteristics which make alpha males fall in love.
I need to
So
know.
Number 1 is being an independent woman, being about your own shit, showing interest and support for his lifestyle, but not being too clingy, not being too suffocating. The
Okay, I
second
think
trait
that's
which
just
goes hand
healthy.
in hand with being that powerful, independent female is the flip side of the coin, which is more motherly, nurturing, caring qualities. So men really love it when
Just gonna click off of that video now. I think a lot of the rhetoric in this alpha male podcasting is saying that women, are motherly, nurturing, caring, cooking, cleaning, only sleeping with them, but they're allowed to sleep with whoever they want. Which I have a lot of issue with that, but the primary thing is I just feel like we need to get it through the alpha male's head. Not every woman's your mother. Not every woman's your mother. Your girlfriend shouldn't be mothering you. It's okay for them to take care of you. You take care of them. We take care of you. It's a fun little thing. That's how a f***ing relationship works. But you're not your mothers. Anyway, I just find it comical how they are like strong, big boy, tough boy. But mommy, tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong. Okay, moving on.
How to act more masculine around girls. Number 1, stop trying to act like a funny guy. A girl will treat you differently once she notices that you acting like a clown.
But didn't that last video say that they had a great sense of humor? So which is it?
2, mean what you say to these girls. It could be sexual, non-sexual, it doesn't matter. But what you say, you stand behind it. This shows that you're more masculine and you're more grown than average guys. And number 3,
Yeah.
gain respect from other guys. I know this isn't something that you would expect, but yes, you want to gain respect from other guys. The reason why is because if you got a bunch of guys who are like, oh yeah, that's that masculine guy who dresses well, who acts respectful, other girls are going to hear about this, and it will put a better image on yourself.
This is what I mean by middle school boys and high school boys are definitely watching this. Some of them might not even be on the podcast space, but this is the equivalent of like a girl looking up like, does my crush like me? How to make my crush like me? Why doesn't my crush like me? I know that sounds stereotypical, but that's what I was doing in middle school, so maybe that's just a me thing, but that is what this is giving. It's just stupid little advice videos that aren't advice. It's like romantic psychology shit. No. No.
How to speak like an alpha. Part 2.
Okay.
Don't say, I am sorry for being late. Say, thank you for waiting. Don't say, unfortunately, I will be unable to attend.
Why?
Say, no, I will not be able to make it. Have fun without me. Don't say, no, that's not true at all. Say, thank you for your compliment. Don't say, I don't know. Say, I'll find out and get back to you. Don't say, I don't think I can do it. Say, challenge accepted. I'll give it my best shot.
Okay, why does this go on for a minute and a half? This sounds like just how to write an email. How to write an email. Part 2. Don't say, thank you. Say, thank you in advance. And the thing is, I think I know a few people in my life who watch these videos and take them seriously, and I'm a junior in college. Yeah, let me out.
This is a feminine way of sitting. Now, is it comfortable? Sure. Do I sit like this occasionally? Yes. But if you want to be perceived as more masculine, you need to actually spread a little bit. Man spread,
No.
right? The whole idea is to take up space. As men, when we actually sit and we are occupying more space, this is seen as a more dominant position, also more dominant body language. But if you're somebody that is sitting very small, this is something that typically women will do more than men.
Yeah, because like biologically, like we're able to sit like that more comfortably. Also, why are we encouraging them to take up more space? Do you know how annoying every woman finds manspreading? We don't think,
Oh my god, they're so dominant. They're taking up space. Oh my god.
no, we think, God, these men are annoying me. That's what we think. Because why can't you just close your legs a little bit? Not everyone needs to be smelling your junk. It doesn't need to be happening. Sorry, this seems like I'm like a little aggressive. Like, I don't hate men. I'm friends with a lot of them, actually. I just don't think there's a justification for them cheating on their partners. God forbid! I can't wait to see the hate comments I get on this video. Exciting!
If I smash your door in and come into your house, what will you do? Are you ready to protect what is yours?
What?
Not through this screen. Get the up and go and become a motherfucking man.
What am I doing if you come smash through my door? Calling the police. Pulling out my mace, pulling out my taser, tasing you in the balls, in that order. The thing about this is that they're just trying to get people to care more about things than they should, and make it seem like this aesthetic or this agenda is something that they need to have. And if they don't, then people don't respect them. And then they do this because they can market that to people who feel insecure and then make money out of it. And by doing that, they're actually ruining many people's brains. So it's the way they speak, the way they sit. It's also the way they eat. I don't have this on my computer, but let me pull this out. I have these saved on my Instagram, and this is really what actually started all of this. There's this kid who just eats like steak and eggs. I don't know if you guys have seen him. Using a GG song with that is crazy, and he does this many times, okay? We just always need to take one bite and then walk away. Also, I thought this kid was like 11. In fact, in my script, I wrote the toddler on my phone. And then he posts like this. Partying every night doesn't make you more of a man than me. Are you a man? Or are you a Muppet? Are you a man? Or are you in middle school? I thought this kid was in middle school. I think he is. But then he posts like this. Can he drive? Like, he looks like he's in a... Can he drive? Do you go to Penn State? I think he just went on a college campus and walked around because he doesn't look like he's over 12 years old. Is he eating the steak to try to get him to start puberty? I'm confused. Moving on from that kid, alpha males also teach people how to treat women like we saw before. And this is probably the most harmful part of their internet sphere, other than making kids and boys feel really bad about themselves, which is obviously like bad.
I look at a woman that, especially a younger woman that lives with her parents still, as like just as cute and a reason to make her a main chick as if she has a normal job. You know what I'm saying? Like those things kind of go together. Now, a girl that has a roommate doesn't want to hoe around too much because then she looks like a hoe in front of her friend. The girl that lives alone has condoms in the dresser. Yeah, you walk into a store and she's working a normal job and she's not making money from like OnlyFans or whatever. She's not stripping or whatever. She's not using sexuality as a way to make money. It's more of a wholesome look. And so you're starting off with a better blueprint, in my opinion. That's all.
Yeah. A blueprint? The first thing being said, I like a younger woman who still lives with her parents. I think we need to call the police. That's not something you want on your record. What? If you're wondering what Andrew Tate thinks about cheating, just in case, this.
We can talk about relationships as a whole. Everyone says what I say is crazy. All I say is that love is real. Men and women should be in love. A man can be completely in love with a woman and care about her and still sometimes fuck something else.
Like, the higher your status, the more you can get away with, because that girl's so afraid to lose that, so you can do whatever you want.
Bro, it's the same, but it's the same with anything. Yeah. Is it, like, buy a McLaren?
It makes me feel ill, like physically ill. Like, what do you mean this is just what you're consuming all the time on the internet?
If women didn't have we wouldn't care. No one would talk to them.
I wouldn't say that, because that's like half the population. You just, like, dehumanizing half the population with that statement.
I mean, well, it's the reality. We're put on Earth to procreate, correct? So men, our job is to provide resources. Their job is to extract resources, and it's been this way since the beginning of time. The only reason we're able to have this whole, moral situation is because of modernity and the access to technology and how we progressed. When times are not peaceful, we get closer and closer to our traditional gender roles, right? There is no feminism when the lights are off. There is no feminism with war. There is no feminism when it comes to preserving society and moving on forward. So,
has this man ever cracked open a history book? Genuine question. Genuine question. Because I'm pretty sure feminism still existed during wars. Yeah. It's so gross. It's gross. It's so bad. But despite all of this disgusting rhetoric being spread, I just like it when a woman actually puts them in their place.
Like strong women like this. It's
no, I'm intimidating for sure.
I'm an alpha, so when I talk to you and you tell me that and you're alpha.
Hold up, you said you're an alpha?
I'm an alpha male for sure.
Like when they think they're hard for saying that, and then they get reality checked by saying, you were saying that you were an alpha. You are comparing yourself to a wolf right now when you have a developed prefrontal cortex and a mortgage.
It's a
you know that's not a real thing, right?
There's alpha animals.
You know that study they did was based off of like a family of wolves, not a real thing, right?
So you got a PhD in this? Do tell.
You want to look it up?
If you're going to have facts, you just got to have a little thing behind that. I'm just talking professionally. You
alpha
look it
male
up.
study. The term alpha male is outdated and inaccurate. A study has shown wolf packs are more family-oriented, dominated by a single
Has there been another study since then?
Yeah, and it was disproven.
What did I say at the beginning of this video? Right. Me and her, we're best friends, actually.
Fire away.
If you have only one place in your heart for one woman, or you want to have one woman in your heart instead, why don't you just commit to one and choose to be faithful to her?
I'm just not wired that way. I spent my whole 20s trying to fix myself.
You're a man of self-control. You work out, you do business.
Yeah.
You can possess your own power and direct it the way you want to direct it.
It's not how I am.
You think that might be a limited mindset?
I think it's limited business, but I don't want you to think I'm triggered by you. I'm not. I saw somebody say that, and I think that's interesting. I think you're annoying, but I'm not triggered. You know what I'm saying? No, you are. You're annoying in like this goody two-shoes type way, and that's fine. I'm gonna live my life on my terms.
God forbid she calls you out on your bullshit. Like, I'm just not wired right that way. I like all the women. She clocked him though, and I applaud her on that. My least favorite thing that is really popular in the sphere, and it's gonna be probably one of the last things I talk about, is how common ranking has become. Ranking women on a scale of 1 to 10, like this.
Oh, you know what? Let me get this real fast. A 5 is average, 6 is attractive, 7 is hot, 8 is really hot, 9 is damn near perfection, 10 is model, then a 10 is like, bro, you.
That was a good scale.
Yeah, because a lot of girls get mad and they say they're a 5. It's like, bro, a 5 is average. There's nothing wrong with it. That's where most women are, right?
And it's so common, like men will just like scroll through their phone and rank. And it's because it's been so popularized by this movement. Please stop ranking women. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna crash out. Do you know how dehumanizing it is to rank them on a scale? And like I say, that's all that matters, just how good you look on a scale. Like I hate it. This is actually just a crash out video now. This is not my original purpose, but that's what it's becoming. That's how it makes me feel. Anyway, I wrote in my script here after saying, stop ranking women, I will die and hurt people. I wrote under that, I'm 6'7". 6'7". This is going to date this video so bad. Anyway, I think I've rage baited myself enough for this video. Like I said, middle and high school boys are listening to this, trying to fill that anxious, insecure void, and it's actually really bad. It's kind of like a red pill. It's swaying people's politics, it's swaying people's perspectives on the women in their lives, and it's swaying women's own perspectives on themselves. It's not like a healthy thing. It feels like we're going backwards, and I don't love that. Anyway, it's just another way that people are craving validation. Just like how performative males want to be perceived in a positive light, so do the alpha males. They just have a different audience. Alpha men are performing to be perceived positively in the light of men, and performative males are performing to be seen in a positive light from women. And both are not so good, but I would take the performative male any day. Any day. Even if they were a bit annoying and manipulative, it's better than whatever that was. But as long as we can clock that T, recognize that this study is actually BS, and move on with our lives, I hope that in the future the internet can do some healing. Anyway, that's all I have to say about this topic. Actually, that's a lie. I have so much more to say about this topic, but it's a really big topic, so I'm just gonna leave you with that. If you guys have any thoughts about this topic, feel free to type that in the comments below, and while you're down there, you can hit the like button, and while you're down there, you can hit the subscribe button. The majority of my viewers are not subscribed, so I think we should fix that. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you guys are having a great day, and I love you. Bye. I have class in 12 minutes, and it takes me 15 minutes to walk there. So I'm gonna go.